One of the ethical dilemmas that I had was as a professional photographer, my work centered around hospital work. I was doing a lot of community relations and public relations for hospitals. And the art director of a new client for me, a hospital, the director of communications, wanted me to photograph a new emergency wing of that hospital and the blessing of it, since it was a Catholic hospital. And so we went into this emergency area, which was not functioning quite yet, but that was to be blessed by the bishop in the local town. And so the rooms were opened, but there was nobody on the floor. And in photographing it, I was stopped by a flurry of activity coming down the hallway where a true patient, surrounded by about 10 people around his gurney, with bags being held high and going into his veins and body or whatever. He was being rushed, this patient, to another hospital that could handle the heart situation that he was having. And following behind him was his apparent wife and daughter. The community relations director insisted that I take a picture of this true emergency coming through this new emergency hallway. And I said to her that I didn't have a release of the patient and his family to take such a picture. And the community relations director, a young woman who hopefully has learned since, insisted that I take the picture. And if I did not take the picture of this real-life emergency event, which would have served the hospital well because they could show how the emergency area is already opened and functioning, if I did not take that picture, I would lose them as a client. In the moment, I made a decision. And what I did was I moved around from behind the patient and captured the energy of it, but made sure that nobody was identified, and certainly framed out his weeping wife and concerned daughter. I never gave them the picture. I canceled my relationship with them. I didn't take payment. But most importantly, I printed the picture. Because I printed the picture because it was for me a reminder of what I never ever wanted to do again as a photojournalist. It was the ethics of the situation that came up against my ethics, which was to never do harm or never to exploit anybody for my own aggrandizement or a client's. So I was forced in a way in the moment to do something that I didn't want to do, but I turned it around and did not give her the pictures, got no business from that client again, nor would I have wanted to. But I did go into that dark room and relive that experience and print out that picture and kept it in my portfolio for as long as I was a photographer, to remind me of who I was and who I always wanted to be.